Hey y'all, we're at the top of this hill and DJ can't see those antelope over there yet because he's short. But once we get to the top of the hill, he's gonna see them. And I don't know how he's gonna react.
Getting ready to decorate for fall, right? Because I'm excited for it. Donald won't let me put up a fall tree this year, so I ain't gonna be too excited.
How you gonna say I won't let you put up a fall?
Can I?
I'm against it.
Okay, so I can't. See what I'm saying? He stopped all my greatness. He stops all this greatness.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Welcome back to the channel. I'm coming to you to start off our weekly vlog. So today is Friday.
Yeah.
I'm only getting you halfway in here, player.
Oh, I'm good, baby.
Yeah. So we are in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yeah, at Air Force Base F.E. Warren. F.E. Warren Air Force Base.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the RV park part of this military base is very lackluster.
Yeah.
There's probably 20 spots.
Yeah.
Looks like people are here for the long haul.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see much activity. People really don't even come outside. There's maybe a cabin that you can rent.
I think it's two cabins.
There's two cabins that you can rent. The base, while big in size, is still small.
Yeah.
Because they only offer, because normally, you go to the food court of AFB's and, you always gonna get your Old Charlie's, your pizza place and all that. Well, you don't get that here. So the only restaurants that are here on base,
they have a Subway in the food court.
Subway in the food court, and then they have a Dunkin' Donuts outside.
A Dunkin' Donuts outside.
Yeah. So it's Dunkin' Donuts /
Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins, right? So I guess that's what was required in this area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess that's what works in this area, so which is good. But when you go off post, now I will say Cheyenne is the biggest city in Wyoming.
Yeah.
So we're here in the big city.
The big city.
In the big city, they have a Walmart, they have a Target, they have a JCPenney, they even have a mall. Now, we didn't go to the mall, so I can't tell you what stores are in the mall. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But there are some RV parks right outside of base. Well, not too far from base.
Yeah.
We'll link those below.
Okay.
If you're interested in the area that we show. This is a nice town. I'm gonna tell you, it gives you a small town feel here.
Mm-hmm.
And when I looked up and saw Starbucks and they got a Chick-fil-A,
you gotta look for the bare necessities.
You gotta look for it. So they have a Starbucks and a Chick-fil-A. I'm like, okay, progressive Cheyenne, Wyoming. Come through with all the amenities.
We rode around yesterday and I was really liking what I saw. They got a municipal golf course, a golf course owned by the city and everything. So it's discounted. They did a very good job of keeping it well maintained. It looks really good. The Capitol is right there. There's bike paths all around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And everywhere we went, we saw smiles.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you, like I was shocked, but people are extremely accommodating.
Yes.
Extremely. And so I thought, because I'm getting ready to decorate for fall, right? Because I'm excited for it. Donald won't let me put up a fall tree this year, so I ain't gonna be too excited.
How you gonna say I won't let you put up a fall?
Can I?
I'm against it.
Okay, so I can't. See what I'm saying? He stopped all my greatness. He stops all this greatness. But anyway, I thought I would come here and find different things. Like everybody runs to the same places for decor.
Yeah.
You either gonna go to Home Goods, At Home Store, Target, Walmart. Walmart, not so much. But you're gonna go to Home Goods, Marshalls, stuff like that. Ross, you're gonna go there because it depends. Ross, it depends on what day you go, what you get. When I tell you, even Hobby Lobby sometimes, they have the same exact things everywhere we go. I'm like, nothing different. You ain't gonna give me nothing.
That's these chain locations.
You ain't gonna get nothing. Well, I thought that maybe, they would give you something local to that area. You know what I'm saying? But the decor is just, it's the same everywhere you go.
I'm surprised they didn't have a lot more cowboy stuff. 'Cause we see cowboy stuff everywhere we go on the drives around here. There's a rodeo place right outside the
But
gate.
I mean, I wouldn't want to decorate cowboy stuff. That's just not my thing.
No.
But I mean, I'm sure it's a place to go if that's what you're into. But I'm just saying, I thought that the different locations would have different things.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the way it used to be back in the day. You know, like, well, with clothes especially, people from St. Louis back in the day would shop in Chicago. You know, when you thought you were a dresser, when you thought you could dress really well. Because my sister-in-law used to do it. She would go to Chicago because that's where her aunt lived, and she would buy clothing from Chicago, and people would always say, "Oh, that is beautiful. Where'd you get that from?" And she was like, "Girl, you can't get that from here. You got to get that from Chicago. This is exclusive." I'm like, "Girl, that's a shirt and a pants. Sit down." But I mean, but if that's your thing.
That's your thing.
But anyway,
you found a couple good items yesterday, didn't you?
I found a few things. I'm going to share with you guys what I found, and then I'm also going to share with you guys. I never showed you guys my Prime Day deals. So right now, Donald and I are headed into town. We are going to, guess what, y'all? They got a UPS store. They got a UPS store. Blow me away, right? Listen, so we're going to go to the UPS store because
You got to return an item.
we have to return something back to Amazon from the Prime Day, right? So I always switch out my lock on my RV, right? Because it comes with the just standard key lock.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that. I like the keyless pad entry, right? And so we got one, and it worked, but the door wouldn't shut.
Exactly.
The door wouldn't stay shut. Something inside was not...
Well, I saw what it was. Oh, so there's a spring, right, that keeps the locking mechanism bolt from going all the way. That spring was cantered, right, to where it wasn't pushing straight ahead on the bolt. And I tried to like use like a little toothpick or a screwdriver to get in there and move that spring, and I couldn't do it. And if I moved it and it's supposed to be held in by something, and all of a sudden it stopped working later, it would have been my fault. So I'd rather just return one that has it all set up correctly, and then we'll reinstall one.
Because I like the keyless pad entry. Like, that's just a game changer, because like right now Donald has to give me the key and we have to go back and forth, and I'm just like, that's too much work, player, when I can just go in and put in 1 2 3 4 or 1 1 1 1. You know what I'm saying? Like,
those are not our codes, fam.
of course they yeah, but so we're gonna have to get that sent to us. Like, we can't get it sent to us here because we'll be leaving here on Wednesday, right? No, Monday. We leave Monday. Now, I will say these last few places that we've been have been the most relaxing, as far as like you don't see people like this place, Cheyenne. Now, the man next door, he has a cute little dog, and him and DJ, you know, get their time together. But for the most part, you don't see anybody. You can't sit outside because the grounds are unkept.
Yeah, that's if I have one big complaint, it's about how the grounds are unkept. Everything is overgrown right now. There were small patches of that at Buckley Space Force Base, but it's a real problem here.
Yeah, and I just wish that they would take care of that, because that's a part of camping. Like, when you go camping, you want to be able to sit out, you want to be able to barbecue, you want to be able to do all the things associated with camping. But when the grass comes up to your knees, like, even they have the cutest little octagon shaped picnic table right outside our place, right? But you can't sit there because the grass is all the way up to the tabletop.
All the way up.
And it's like, that's very uncomfortable because you don't know what's in that grass, right? And I'm like, I didn't come here to cut grass.
Yeah, I've seen RVers cut their own grass around there and stuff like that, and we don't have the space for that. They bring lawnmowers and weed eaters and stuff like that. We
but you shouldn't have to.
Yeah, I didn't bring my landscape equipment with us.
Right. But you shouldn't have to. But I feel bad because Donald and DJ DJ loves the outdoors. Yeah. He is just an outdoor dog. He likes to be outside. But as soon as he come in, it's so funny to see him. He'll run around the counter real quick, and then he'll go inside his kennel. So and that's another thing we're out doing this morning. We're about to get him a little bed to see how that how that goes with him, and so that he'll have that out all day long, and then he only has to get into the kennel at night. It's working out pretty good.
DJ is doing really good.
He is doing
I'll tell you, look at the journey DJ has been on, from a rescue shelter in Columbus, Georgia, and here he is in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yes.
Now, if it's true that a dog marks his territory every time he pees someplace, that means DJ must think he owns half the United States by now. He's having a great time.
Yep, so I'm gonna go here to Starbucks to see if they have my matcha green iced tea.
I'm glad you told me. I almost passed it.
I thought they were right next to each other.
No, the Starbucks is on the left part of Central Avenue, and everything else is on the Frontier Drive.
And you know what else we're trying to do, because we have not seen bison since we've been this direction. And it's like, I want to see some bison.
No, we haven't seen bison, but I saw a great herd of antelope. Now,
yes.
There are antelope everywhere.
Yeah, on
post, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Like, it's a lot of them on post, actually.
Yeah. So me and DJ was out walking yesterday, and a herd of antelope ran up towards us. And DJ almost lost his mind. I got a little video of him. I'm going to show you the herd right here. But it was really cool to see him out there. So, you know the old song, Home on the Range, where the deer and the antelope play?
Because I was telling my son, I'm like, guess where I am right now? I'm in Wyoming. He was like, hey, that's where Kanye West lives. And I'm like, oh, okay. So this is where he was having some of his Sunday services.
Yeah.
In Wyoming here. And I was like, well, I don't think he would be in the part of Wyoming that we're in, because I'm sure he has a private...
He probably got like a ranch somewhere.
Yeah. But it's really like nothing to do. Like when you drive down the street, like they're going to have a really big rodeo. What is it, Friday tonight or either Saturday night?
Saturday night
they got a big rodeo.
Yeah, tonight's the softball tournament.
Tonight's but that's on post.
That's on post, yeah.
So the softball tournament is on post.
Now they had a cornhole tournament. I'll be participating.
Cornhole, right? Because Love by Camping did challenge you.
Oh, that's right. I never did address that. That's right.
Love by Camping say he gonna put you in 10 from forever tripping to shame with that cornhole.
That's sad that he really believes that.
So in April, I guess we'll see who was gonna beat who, right?
I'm gonna get a championship belt with the word cornhole.
Cornhole champ.
The cornhole championship belt. And if you can beat me at cornhole, you get to carry the belt.
You get to carry the belt. That's pretty funny. Yeah. So,
you get a picture taken with the belt on your shoulder. There you go.
Like you've done it. Like you've
done something. Get the whole WWF interview and everything.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you what they have here, which Donald was excited for. And so then I tell him, I'm like, well, go ahead and get you some, player. He wouldn't even go. They have a Godfather's Pizza. Because everywhere you go, you see the building, but it's closed.
Yeah.
And he was excited.
Well, it's just because I grew up with because Godfather's Pizza was the buffet pizza when I was growing up. And just because it almost a little bit of nostalgia or something. You know, when you're a kid, pizza is pizza. Pizza is good.
This is the line right here, player.
Oh, okay.
They have a line. I'm shook it.
They got a line here.
I'm shook it. It's like 8 people in line.
We're going to see if we can get DJ a puppy. We call it a pup cup.
Yeah, we're gonna because it's been 2 weeks since he had his last one.
There you go.
So this is his treat, and he don't even know he getting ready to get.
He don't even know he getting the pup cup.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something else about this place, like the weather. Okay, so when we got here, it was 85 degrees, but it felt like 90, 92, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's been really hot during the day, but at night it drops down pretty like 50 in the 50s, which I enjoy, right? And so one morning Donald got up and he was like, oh, it's too cold in here for DJ.
Yeah.
So I went and bought a rug to put it down, you know, so your feet won't get cold if you're walking around with no shoes on, stuff like that. But anyway, so Donald, he turns on the fireplace. And let me tell you something about that fireplace. It works wonderfully.
I cannot wait till the winter time right now. I'm sitting there like, we are going to have a very good winter sitting out in that living room area in front of the fireplace, feet on the rug, having some coffee or cocoa. Don't spill any coffee in that rug, Donald. I know Peg is thinking that in her head and everything. But it's going to be really, really nice. DJ going to have his little curl up in his little dog bed.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
But being 58 degrees and then Donald has to get DJ up and walk him when it's really, really cold like that. And I'm just like, we're going to have to up the dog's wardrobe, like get him like some shirts that he could really wear outside, because Donald is afraid that the dog is going to be freezing cold. He need a fur coat and some Louboutins.
He had no problem with the little jersey you bought him and stuff. Like the shoes, he was kind of like trying to kick off and everything. But the jersey, he was cool with that. So
he crying. He want the window down.
Oh, he want the window down.
Yeah. So when DJ knows we're at a stop, he wants the window down so he could stick his head out the window. So
there you go. You can see him right there.
Yeah. He loves putting his head out. He loves the sun on his face for some reason. And so when we do that, especially when we go through the gate on the military bases, I think he loves that they dote on him a lot.
They do. They're like, oh, cute puppy.
Yeah. So every time we let the window down. But I think he got used to it, because even when you go to the bank, they give you a puppy treat from the bank, and then you come here and you get something. Now McDonald's and places like that don't give you
McDonald's did. McDonald's gave him a dog biscuit, and one of the other burger places gave him a little dog biscuit treat. Two places gave him little dog biscuits.
So, when we come here to Starbucks, because I think he want to say pop cup.
If he can speak, that's what he be saying.
And I know somebody was saying that, you got to be careful giving him that. We're going to give it to him as a treat, but not like every day.
Exactly.
He won't drink it as much as I do. But I'm hoping that they got my drink here. What was it? Every time we come here, I'm thinking of the old drink I used to get when we came.
Yeah, but you get the matcha.
I get the matcha, but I used to get the latte. I used to get the
caramel frappuccino.
Caramel light frappuccino.
Caramel light frappuccino.
Okay, so that's what it is. So I want to try frappuccino.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna tell you what. Like when I get my drink, I get the big one, but it lasts me all day. Like it lasts all day, cause I'm drinking on it. Even with lunch when I get it, because I can't drink it all in one sitting. But yeah, so we'll just come back when we have something to talk about, fam.
All right, fam.
All right.
Hey, what's going on, fam? Sorry about the bad lighting or anything, but it's around noon time, and I am walking DJ. That's him back there. Just a happy dog. So DJ is wearing a new vest. I am very, very happy to get him this new vest harness. I found it yesterday for $5 at Ross. It's made by London Fog. It's a really light material, like a little mesh with some sponginess in it, so it's comfortable. I think it's comfortable. He's been running around and everything. Like a little happy dog. I had him a harness before. It was like denim and leather, or a little mixture of it. It was very solid, very hard. Didn't stretch much at all. I don't think DJ liked it, but he seems to like this one. Hey y'all, we're at the top of this hill, and DJ can't see those antelope over there yet because he's short. But once we get to the top of the hill, he's gonna see them, and I don't know how he's gonna react. Let's see what happens. Come on, DJ. Well, he didn't do too bad. They ran for a second, but he didn't tug too much at the leash or the harness. Good job, DJ. But that's pretty cool. You can walk up in the middle of the day and see antelope out here. That's nice. Hey, what's going on, fam? So we made it to the dog park. They got a nice little bag and station for picking up your dog's mess, but unfortunately they have the same kind of landscaping problem that the RV park has. Let me go ahead and show you. So we're in the small space for the smaller dogs. There's a couple of great larger dogs over there with some great owners. We talked to them a little bit. But it's got enough room for him to get his legs stretched out a little bit, but I don't feel very good with him walking through the grass because there's a lot of thorns and a lot of sharp weeds and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a letdown, but at least he got his time out here. He don't seem to mind it too much, but he's not running around as much as he usually does. Yeah. No zoomies today. What's up, buddy? Hey, fam, good news. So the doggy parents on the big dog side has just said they're about to go ahead and take off and leave the big dog side for DJ so he can get some running around time. So I'm going to go ahead and let DJ out on the big dog side, at least until some more big dogs show up. But that's pretty cool. Let's go, DJ. Come on. Hey fam, just taking a little break on the way back from the dog park. It was a little disappointing. I've never seen DJ ready to leave the dog park like he was there, so that's a little bit different, but at least he got his exercise in and stuff like that. Now while we're taking a break, I just want to ask y'all a quick question. For the doggy parents out there, the pet parents, the fur parents out there, do y'all ever find yourself explaining stuff to your dog, knowing good and dang well they can't understand you? Like when I'm eating and he comes there, sitting there begging with those big old sad DJ eyes, I'd be like, no, DJ, I already gave you a bowl of food and some water, so you're good. So this is my food. You can't have human food. No, go ahead and sit down. You've already did this. You've already got that. And every once in a while I'll be talking to him, explaining stuff to him. Human-splaining, I guess you want to call it. Man-splaining, or whatever you want to say. Dog-splaining, maybe. So I'm sitting there explaining stuff to him, and Peggy be looking at me like, shaking her head. Like, the dog can't hear you, Donald. The dog don't understand. But I feel like I can read his body language and stuff. Because he was not bouncing around that dog park. He was like, okay, where we at now? Kind of thing. And when I said it's time to go, he ran right to the doorway like, okay, let's go. Let's do this. And I feel like I can understand DJ's bark over any other dog's bark. I haven't heard every dog bark, but I think I recognize DJ's bark. Am I the only one who feels that way? I don't know. Let's go ahead on back, fam. DJ is tired. He just took about a 1-2 minute break under a shade tree. I think he's fixing to do it again. Poor dog. It's pretty warm out here. I was thinking about carrying him back, but nah, I'm letting him go ahead and get his rest. We only got about another 500 yards to go. Hey, what's going on, fam? It is the next morning, and DJ and I are just out here letting him get his breakfast. He likes having his breakfast outdoors, and we like letting him have his breakfast outdoors. But it is our last day here at F.E. Warren Air Force Base Fam Camp near Cheyenne, Wyoming. And so I like to always give you guys my thoughts about the camp or the RV park before we leave. Now, before I get started, I just want to say that I hear you guys. There's several of you who have voiced a little frustration that we're reviewing RV parks that you're never going to be able to go to because you don't have access, and you question the point. Well, I just want to say that this is not an RV park review channel or anything like that. I just want to share with you guys our travels and what we see as we make our way to our winter destination and around this country. We understand that a lot of you guys do not have access, but we just think it might be a little interesting to some people about where we stay and what the bases are looking like. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna talk a little bit about this RV park. I don't want to beat a dead horse with it, but it could use a little bit of maintenance. I am very happy that it's full hookup. You know, that means power, water, and sewer lines. It's got a building with a bathroom and a shower. And let me say this about the bathroom. It's one of my top 3 bathrooms. I would not have expected that because the maintenance, the grounds are not as well maintained, but they keep up with that bathroom and laundry room and shower area. So kudos to you, F.E. Warren Air Force Base, for doing that. The grounds may not be up there and the dog park might not be up to snuff, but they really do make sure they take care of that bathroom. And for some people, that is extremely important. Some people are traveling this country in vans or pop-ups that don't have shower or even bathroom access. So kudos to them for that.
Another great point about this base is the Wi-Fi. It has Wi-Fi. Now, when we checked in, they said the Wi-Fi was iffy, a little sketchy, or something like that. Peggy and I have been able to stream the entire time we've been here, streaming YouTube or videos or even uploading. So they say it's sketchy, they say it's iffy, but hey, we are very, very happy for that. That's something, when you're full-time RVers, that's something you're going to have to really try to determine how you're going to take care of, because today it's an internet age. You got to have internet access. And if you get to a place where you get dead phone signal and they have no Wi-Fi, you're not going to really want to be there too long. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit about what the park looks like, and we'll be back. All right, fam. All right, fam, so that's a quick view of the RV park. We'll be heading out to our next destination in the morning. Looking forward to it. Just another state marked off on the map. Great experience. I know many people don't consider Cheyenne, Wyoming a vacation destination, but hey, it's a beautiful place. But yeah, we'll be heading out in the morning, going into Salt Lake City, Utah. We're really looking forward to that. Heard a lot of good things about it. And we'll just keep on making our way west until we get to our winter destination. So we want to thank you guys for joining us, and want to remind you guys to go out there and do something good for yourself. And for others as well. Y'all take it easy, fam.